Good evening, everyone. My name is Chaz Walker. This is my persuasive speech on why I feel that everyone should join the military at some point in their life. To introduce my audience, I have my niece Asia, my sister Jennifer, my brother Bacardi, my nephew Malachi, and my wife is holding the camera, Chelsea. So my persuasive speech is about why I feel everyone should join the military. It's because I feel that the military gives you four basic and very important skills in life. It teaches you self-discipline. It teaches you how to follow instructions or orders. It teaches you how to work as a team, and it also teaches you how to be a leader. The reason why I say self-discipline, I feel that a lot of people in the world can't control themselves in a day-to-day life, being even if it's in your relationship, your job, or just a daily life with your family. What I say by that, I think that a lot of people can't control themselves, right? I don't think that people lash out for no apparent reason, or if somebody angers them, they take it out on everyone. That's not controlling your emotions, not controlling your feelings, that's not controlling your basic instructions as a person, right? So I know for me, I had a very hard time controlling myself when I was younger. I lashed out at everything. I didn't control my emotions well at all. By me going to the military, it teach me how to slow myself down, to kind of understand more people. It taught me how to look at myself and know that I was the flawed in these situations where I couldn't control myself, right? So when I say it slowed everything down. I was able to understand people. I was able to understand that what somebody has going on don't have no influence over me. Only person that can influence me is me, right? No matter what somebody says to me, no matter what somebody does to me, it's my responsibility to control how I act towards that, right? If it's slowing down and it's talking to somebody, or is showing them the respect that they deserve. If somebody disrespect you, don't mean disrespect them back. That means that you kill them with that kindness that they haven't gave you. That's what that means. So the military taught me that. So no matter what situation it is, I can calm myself down. That's what the military taught me about my own self-discipline, right? So I also chose how to follow orders or instructions. As a man who lived most of his life by myself, I didn't know how to take orders from nobody else, especially not an older man. I thought that my way was the right way, and anything that anybody says against me was degrading me as a person. Going to the military, going through basic training, going through everything else where it took me away from my normal environment, it showed me that when somebody tells me something, it's not degrading me. It's not showing me that I'm wrong. It's actually leading me into a right direction or a better situation, right? It don't mean that you're less of a person. It means that at this point, you can actually build yourself up. You're a smarter person by listening to somebody, because you can use your own experiences, your own actions to control or expand on what they taught you. You can actually teach them something by using their experience and then adding your own. So that way, if somebody gives you an order, it's not to hurt your feelings, it's not to belittle you, it's not to make you feel some kind of way. It's showing you that, hey, your way might not be the right way, try it this way, and then expand on that, right? So I think we all have some kind of self-growth to do, and that is exactly what it taught me, is that I'm not always right. Somebody's always gonna know more than me, somebody's always gonna be able to tell you what to do, and at that point, it's your choice to either learn from it and grow, or stay in your same place and be stagnant, right? So I think that's exactly what the Navy taught me, is how to expand on what somebody told me and make it my own situation, make my own growth, right? So again, I always said work as a team. I think that in this society, and everybody, is that we tend to pull each other down instead of building each other up, right? So I think that nation by nation, everybody by everybody, we don't like to see anybody else do better than we are, and instead of on, hey brother, you're doing a good job, or hey sister, you're doing a great job, it's hey, you start to hate on somebody, you start to make them or belittle or degrade someone, instead of saying, hey, how can you just show me how to get to where you are, or hey, pull you to the side, hey, look, this is what I did to better myself, and let's work as a team to expand everything, right? So the military, it taught me that working with a team, you don't necessarily you also get home. Besides just getting your day-to-day operation done quicker, right? And everything done more attention to detail. You build on a relationship. You build a relationship more than a family relationship, because you work with these people every day. You see these people every day. right? They become more of a family than just an employee or associate. They actually become your family, a lifetime bond that you can't break. So more than just a team, you build a lifetime environment, right? So that's why I feel that going to the military and having that basic life where you're taken away from your day-to-day life and you're put with someone or a group of people that you will learn everything about somebody. You'll learn like their culture or like their characteristics, things like that. Because I know for me, even if I technically didn't like somebody, I was able to understand all their differences and I was able to respect that. And with that respect becomes a bond that you can't break, right? And just like when I said, becoming a leader. Like I chose becoming a leader because you not only just leading other people, before you can lead somebody else, you gotta lead yourself, right? And I think being into the military, that personal growth that you have, that personal thing that you have, like, so the basic definition of a leader is that a leader has to be able to follow, right? So it's not just following others. You gotta be able to follow your heart. You gotta be able to follow everything about yourself. If you can't look at yourself and say, hey, I done led myself to this great point, or I done led myself to this understanding, you will never be able to lead somebody else. So being a leader is more than just what you say to somebody else. It's the same day-to-day conversation you might have with yourself when you wake up in the morning. It's like, hey, this is my goals. This is my expectations of myself. When you get an understanding of that, you'll be able to pay. This is my understanding. This is what I need from my people. You build, besides a team and a family, you be able to lead everything, right? So that's my 4 reasons why I feel it's great to be in the military. And I also have subtopics, right? I think that besides just as great as you are and the greatest thing the military does, you also be able to have small benefits like school. It pays for your day-to-day school life. You know what I'm saying? You also have, you have an extended family. You have more benefits. Like things like that. It helps you out way more than just my 4 basic guidelines. It builds on every aspect of your life that you cannot get as just going on by yourself, right? And I appreciate everybody listening to my speech.